Roland Willits, Old Men's Stories, and I'm here today with Stuart Solem. And Stuart's going to tell about a song that he wrote, Waiting for the Phone to Ring. And where are you from, Solem?
I'm from a little town in northwestern Minnesota where I grew up, a town called Thief River Falls. About 60 miles from the Canadian border and probably about 40 or so from the North Dakota border. Right up there in that corner. I was born up there. Currently lived now for 35 years in Grand Rapids, Minnesota.
Oh.
Beautiful tourist area. Northern Minnesota.
And I know you worked at 3M because I picked it up when you were telling me because my brother worked there. At the same time you did.
Great place to work. I went through an apprenticeship at 3M Company, 4-year apprenticeship after I got out of Dunwoody Institute. And I worked there for about 15 and a half years. Loved my job. I was supervisor when I left, had been for quite a few years. But I didn't like the big cities. Coming from a small town, I wanted to get back up north, and we settled in. We used to take vacations and go up to the lakes.
Up there at Grand Rapids, and that's
Grand Rapids.
Nice lake country.
Yes.
Nice lake country. And that's
Beautiful.
Is that where you picked up the idea of the phone?
You know, I picked up the idea of waiting for the phone to ring about a lot of people, and there was some in our family too that really they were alone, and they sat in their room a lot and kind of waited for family to come home or just a phone call from them. And there's going around to different places and playing. I play in a band up there, and we used to play and sometimes go to senior citizen places, and nursing homes and play for those people. And a lot of those people are real lonely people, and they just appreciate any type of thing that you can interact with them. And so I got the idea from that. I could just imagine people living in a little place and what they do. And I know that some of them used to tell me that they liked photo albums and they would go through pictures. So I decided, I'm going to write a song about that. And maybe when this song gets out, maybe some of the public will realize maybe you should come and see these people.
Yep.
Make a visit. If not, you can't make a visit, make a phone call.
Make a phone call.
So I wrote this song about that.
Oh, that's cool. And this is up at Grand Rapids?
Grand Rapids when I wrote the song, yes. Yeah.
And you were going around with bands. Did you?
Yes.
Was it your bands or were you just?
Yes, we have a band. I played with this fellow now for 10 or 11 years up there, and we go around. We play for dances and we play for just about anything. They'll invite us to wedding anniversaries, and I've even played down here for a wedding one time. Sang a couple songs at the wedding, and so wherever. Sometimes I get a phone call or somebody comes and say, "Hey, would you do this?" I enjoy music a lot, so I usually accommodate them.
Oh, that's nice. Nice. And you live down here. We're in Apache Junction, and you live
Correct.
down here part of the year every year.
I do. I go 4 or 5 months now.
Okay.
Down here for the winter. I get out of the cold. I miss the family some. I used to curl. I did that for 1 year up there with them, but that's only part of the time when you do those things, and
That's right.
and the rest of the time you're trying to keep out of the cold.
Yeah, you're sitting by the phone, I bet.
Sitting by the phone, waiting for it to ring. That's right. So.
And that's what you got to do up there because
I know.
you don't want to go out and shovel snow.
No, I have somebody else do that now.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a nice life down here. It's been a nice change for me. I've been coming down here 10, 11 years now. staying all winter for maybe about 7 or 8 years now. So, and it's been wonderful for me.
Okay, well, we're not sitting by the phone here, but for those that are, Roland Willits and Stuart Solem, we're going to listen to Waiting for the Phone to Ring.